Yo, what's going on, ladies? I haven't done a video on this channel in a minute, but I gotta start doing more videos for the ladies, man, because I need y'all to really get this game so you can have better dating lives, better relationships. So in this video, I want to talk about like a really big mistake that a lot of women make right now. Guys also make this mistake, but I notice women make this mistake a lot, right? Now, what I want you to look at on the screen is this is a screenshot from, a question that I seen online floating around, right? And it says, how do I tell my husband that he is no longer good enough for me? So she says, I got fit, I got promoted. There are dozens of men at my work that are better looking, drive better cars, stay in larger homes. They have manifested interest in me. I decided I deserve more and better. Right now, what I want to say to this woman and any woman thinking like this, you're fucking up. You are fucking up big time. If this woman leaves her husband, she's fucking up. I'm going to tell you why. See, what happens sometimes in relationships is that we get complacent, we get comfortable, right? We get into a sort of routine, and then we start taking the person we're with for granted, right? And then what happens is that you start to think that because you're comfortable and because things are sort of like stable in the relationship and things are kind of, you're kind of coasting, everything is cool, that you can just sort of upgrade to something new. But the reason why you think that you can upgrade is because you're so comfortable in the situation you're in now with the man you're with. And then so you think, or you have the idea that you can just trade in what you have for something quote unquote better and sort of still keep that stability, that comfortability, but just upgrade it. So the sort of security and comfortability and stability that you have in your relationship now with your husband, you think you can just take that part of it and transfer that to another better looking guy who has probably more money and all this other stuff, right? But it doesn't work that way. See, what will usually happen is this. So let's say this woman who wrote this question or whatever, she's like, I got fit, I got promoted, and, all these guys at work, they're showing interest in me and all this other stuff. So let's say she leaves her husband for some random new guy, right? Most likely what's going to happen is this. She's going to get with the random new guy, right? They're going to get together. They're going to have that new relationship energy. They're going to be having sex. They're going to be fucking and having a good old time. And then most likely it's just going to fizzle out. Right? What'll happen is he is going to be in a situation where he's attracted to her sexually and he's going to want to have sex and do all this stuff. And then most likely after the sex is done, you have sex with him for a little while, a few months, and then he falls off. Right? Because see, what women don't understand is that just because a guy is showing interest in you doesn't mean he's interested in you. He's more likely interested in your vagina. You understand? He's interested in sex. Doesn't mean he's interested in who you are. Doesn't mean he's interested in actually having a long-term relationship with you. Doesn't mean he's actually interested in, doing anything that's substantial outside of a sexual situation. So what happened is that you got gassed, or you get gassed thinking that this attention you're getting or this interest that you're getting is interest that can be something that's a long-term type of situation, meaning you're thinking you're going to get this guy who's better looking, drive better cars, stay in larger homes to actually want to be with you. But you're sadly mistaken. And see, what happens is that because you're so comfortable in the relationship you're in now, you think you could just upgrade it and get the new guy to be as committed to you as your husband is. You understand? Which in most cases is not going to happen. Right? So now, it's good that you got fit. It's good that you got promoted and all this other stuff, right? What I would suggest in this situation is work on tightening up the relationship you already have. You understand? Work on tightening the relationship you already have, because it's not easy to find a man who's going to love you. This is what women don't get. This is like the biggest mistake women make. They stop fucking with a guy who loves them to get with a guy who just wants to fuck them. You understand? It is not easy for a woman to find a man to love her. Ladies, listening to what the fuck I'm saying. So if you're in this situation, right? It's great that you got fit. It's great you got promoted. It's great all these things are happening. But work on your situation that you have now and strengthen that. You understand? You jumping to some other situation, that's not really going to help you out.